So your baby cries at bedtime or cries at night when you put them in their crib, and they wake you up and anyone else in your house, and you don't know what to do about it. In this short video, I'm going to give you an exact plan on how to get your infant to go to bed, lay down without crying, stay in their crib, and go to sleep all night without waking. By the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do about this issue for your children from newborn till they are in their own bed. Hi, I'm Holly McLean, the Mommy Answer Lady. I'm a certified parent educator and mom of 9, and I'm all about helping parents stop struggling. So please take just a moment right now and subscribe to this channel so you can see when new videos post here. First, let me say a child can sleep as long as 6 hours at a time during the night when they are as young as 6 to 8 weeks old, but that doesn't always happen, and that's okay if it doesn't. By the time they are 4 to 6 months old, they can definitely learn to sleep through the night. The reason that this is the appropriate age is a baby is ready to have a little bit of single grain soft cereal or mashed bananas at that age. Since before this, they have been exclusively on breast milk or formula, they have needed to be fed at night. But once they're 4 to 6 months old, having a teaspoon or 2 of baby cereal or mashed banana before bed can keep them sleeping through the night. So here are the things you can do to get your child to sleep through the night before they move to a toddler bed and are still in their crib. Number 1, have a regular bedtime routine. Children will be much more ready to cooperate with staying in bed when they have a regular routine just before bed where all their needs are taken care of and they know exactly what comes next. Number 2, give them plenty of attention during the day. In order to keep a child from seeking attention at inappropriate times, like the middle of the night, make sure you have given them plenty of individualized attention during waking hours. It is not only for their sake, but also for yours, so you aren't tempted to give them attention at night because you feel guilty about not doing it during the day. Number 3, never turn on the lights at night. Actually, this rule should start from the moment they are born. A child first learns the difference between night and day by the light around them. If you make every night different in that respect than every day, they will very quickly understand the difference. So even when they are just tiny newborns, never turn on the lights at night. If you have to change a diaper, use a very small soft light that is indirect to keep the room as dark as possible. Same when you're feeding them at night. I used to use a tiny flashlight and shined it away from them to give just enough light to change a diaper. Number 4, never talk to them once they are put in bed. When they're tiny newborns, you can gently pat them or just lay your hand on them as you're laying them down so they know you are there. This will give them the security that you are near, but are not engaging them in stimulating sounds. Remember, the sound of your voice is a stimulating sound to your infant. You want them to settle down and go to sleep. So sing them a lullaby, talk softly and gently to them before they go to sleep. But when it's time for nighttime sleep, end the talking and singing, and be there as a silent companion when they're newborns. Your silent presence at night versus your vocal presence during the day is another indication that things are different at night and begins to give them a sense that it's time to sleep. As they get older and are in a crib separate from you, you still do not talk to them after they are put in bed. But you will find out what you actually do in the plan that's coming up here in just a minute. Number 5, do not feed them at night after about 6 months old. Once they're about 6 months old, a child should not need to be fed in the middle of the night if they are starting to eat pureed foods. If you make a habit of feeding them at night, they will expect it. As soon as they start being able to take in pureed foods, transition into all their dietary needs being taken care of during the day and just before bed. Number 6, do not get them out of the crib at night. Unless they have a fever, don't get them out of their crib at night. If they do need a diaper change, do it while they are in their crib. Taking them in the car, picking them up and rocking them, walking them around, etc. All of this adds to the problem of them understanding that nighttime is for sleep. So here's the plan of action if you have a child in a crib who is crying and fussing at bedtime or during nighttime. First, make sure all their needs are met. They have been fed, burped, diaper changed, clean bed, no fever or illness, and they have had an appropriate amount of attention during the day. If your child starts to cry in their crib at night, once you are assured that all is well and taken care of, here's what to do. Quietly go check on them with the 6 points I just gave in mind. Enter the room. Do not turn on the light. Do not talk at all. Check to see if they need a diaper change or otherwise vomited or whatever. Check their head for a fever. If all is well, smile and say, "Go to sleep," and walk out of the room. Now, here's a warning. They will scream and cry at the top of their lungs if they're not used to you doing this. That's okay. Prepare for that to happen. They are okay, and you are teaching them that nighttime is not for waking up and getting attention. Wait a half hour. Earplugs are very helpful, okay? So get some. They might cry the whole time, or they might not. It doesn't matter. Either way, wait another half hour. After a half hour, do the exact same thing. Walk in the room. Do not turn on the lights or talk. Check their diaper and for a fever. If all is well, say, "Go to sleep," and walk out of the room. If you are consistent and do nothing other than these steps, your child will recognize that crying in the middle of the night does not produce any kind of satisfaction. But remember, consistency is the key to effectiveness. So just do it over and over again until they stop. The first time you vary from this plan and coddle them, rub their back, get them out of the crib, turn on the light, have a conversation, whatever, the training will start all over again from the beginning. I'm doing a whole series on bedtime battles here on the Mommy Answer Lady channel, so don't forget to subscribe. Did you receive value from this video? If so, please hit that thumbs up button for me and leave a comment to let me know what other problems you may be having with your child at bedtime or any other kind of concerns you have as a parent. I look forward to reading your comments. Parents, you can do this. Thanks for watching.